Hey guys, as you know, all month long, I'm sharing inspired lunch ideas to help you get set to head back to school and back to work. Today, I'm sharing 3 healthy wrap recipes that I hope you love as much as I do. We're going to get started today with my pesto chicken wrap, then I'm going to show you a beautiful beef wrap, and finally, we are going to wrap things up, get it? Wrap things up, with my avocado and egg wrap. So let's kick things off with my pesto chicken wrap. What I love about this wrap is it helps me to use leftover chicken I have hanging out in my fridge. So I've just chopped up my leftover chicken and I have it standing by in a bowl, and to that I'm going to add some room temperature goat cheese. Now, if you are a goat cheese hater, not to worry, you can also make this recipe with cream cheese. It's just as delicious. Next, I'm going to add a few tablespoons of pesto sauce. Now you can absolutely use store-bought pesto sauce in this recipe, that would totally work. But if you want to take this a step further and make your very own pesto sauce, you can either click this thumbnail or find my pesto recipe in the description box below. All I'm going to do is mix this all together really well with my fork, and then it's time to assemble my wrap. So I'm using a multi-grain tortilla for this wrap, but you could definitely do this with just a regular tortilla, or if you wanted to keep this on the lighter side, you could also use lettuce wraps. That would work just as well. All I'm going to do is layer some lettuce leaves with some thinly sliced tomatoes, and then I'm going to pile on my pesto goat cheese chicken mixture. I'm going to wrap this baby up, cut it in half, and lunch is served. How yummy does that look? Next up, I'm going to show you my simple yet delicious beef wrap. For this wrap, I'm actually using some leftover steak that I've just sliced really thinly. If you don't have any leftover steak on hand, not to worry, you could also do this with some thinly sliced deli roast beef if you prefer. We're going to get started for this wrap by creating a little bit of horseradish mayo. This is just a matter of mixing some mayonnaise with some prepared horseradish. The horseradish mayo really takes this wrap to the next level. So once again, I'm using a multi-grain tortilla for this recipe, and all I'm going to do is spread a little of my horseradish mayo on the tortilla. Next, I'm going to pile on some peppery arugula and some peppery pepper strips to add a lot of crunch. Then I'm just going to finish it off with my thinly sliced steak. If you wanted to add even more yummy flavor to this, you could also top this with some crumbled blue cheese. That would be amazing. We're just gonna wrap this bad boy up, cut it in half, and it is ready to eat. That's lunch, baby. Finally today, I'm going to show you my avocado and egg salad wrap. I love this wrap because it's loaded with protein, but it's also vegetarian. Now I'm starting with some boiled eggs that I've just given a rough chop to. As a lot of you know, I do a ton of meal prep on Sunday nights, and one of my favorite things to prep are boiled eggs. I just cook them and peel them and leave them in the fridge, and then I can use them in recipes all week long. So I've got my boiled eggs standing by in a bowl, and to that I'm going to add some finely chopped green onion and some finely chopped celery for some flavor and some crunch. Next, I'm going to add a few tablespoons of Greek yogurt. You could also do this with mayo, but I find yogurt is a little bit lighter and adds a nice tang to this recipe. I'm going to finish this off with some fresh lemon juice and some salt and pepper and give it a good stir. Then I'm just going to take my tortilla and layer on some thinly sliced tomatoes and some avocado slices. I'm going to top it all off with my egg mixture and wrap it up. I hope you'll give these tasty recipes a try, and if you do, be sure to tweet or Instagram me a photo because you know I love seeing what you're coming up with in your very own kitchens. And remember, all of the full recipes are listed in the description box below. All you have to do is click the Show More button. And finally, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because there's lots more deliciousness where this came from.